This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Montez is back featuring Duane, Durham. She Don't Love Me is the new video. They're from Reidsville, North Carolina. Song available on all platforms.
What I look like getting hooked on a city girl. Gold digger, I know nigga.
This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I hope this isn't true. Well, Daz is one of my favorite producers of all time, and he doesn't make a lot of people's lists. But he was responsible for a whole era of sound, especially coming out of the West Coast, okay? Death Row, his sound was super powerful over there. Yeah, you got Dr. Dre and you got Daz, you know? Daz did some of your favorite Tupac records. I know you know this, you know, like, so he's paid for life, okay? This man is making six figures a year off of just old catalog that he has with Tupac and Snoop and all that stuff, you know? So it's sad to see. Now, these guys, they might be doing this. I could never see Daz and Snoop. Not cool. I mean, it's kind of slightly happened in the past with the Death Row breakup. I remember Corrupt was the president of Death Row for a while. And Snoop was over with Master P, and that was a whole spooky couple of years, you know, like Death Row was kind of spooky in itself. Daz even said in one interview when he started working with Pac, he didn't want he said, you know, Pac was a Crip over, you know, with Thug Life, and then he came over and was a Blood with Death Row, and they were looking for a mascot, and he said, please don't let, you know, the gangbang thing get between us. He said that Tupac gave him the jewel of publishing is everything. And he said he wasn't lying because I'm still getting paid to this day. Well, getting to the nitty gritty of what's going on now, Daz is putting up posts, and this could be to promote an album. I don't know what's going on here, but Daz put up two posts, one with him, Snoop, and Corrupt, saying it ain't how it used to be, so cherish the moments. Dogg Pound for life. Well, of course nothing lasts forever. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, you don't know moments you are in during your life that you're gonna look back on and be like, wow, that was special. You know, you're just living the moment. You know, I look back on many moments in my life from 18 and on, and you just have certain pockets of 3-4 years that were so special. But one thing is guaranteed: everything will change and your relationships with people will change, because everybody's out here trying to survive and get it on their own. Snoop is in a different direction. You know, he's with Martha Stewart and doing other stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's growing in his direction, and I think he means it in a peaceful way. Daz is still music. That's his passion. Even though Snoop's passion is music, Snoop is the mascot for hip hop. He is, when you look at Snoop, is the face of hip hop around the world. Okay, he's the most recognizable face in hip hop. That's a lot. That's a lot of opportunity at the same time, you know. So then he put up a post. It's just us two now. He's talking about Corrupt and Daz. You know what it is? This whole shutdown, they're not touring, and these guys are always on tour with Snoop. Always. That's why it's not the same anymore. Hey, man, they gotta open things back up, man. It's ruining everything, man. Anyways, he says, F the rest. New album and hardcore music coming soon. If I were him, I mean, this has to be something to promote. I'm not saying he's being fake. I'm just saying you got to do something to generate interest. So definitely check out these guys are still dropping great music. Okay, Dogg Pound. I was just listening to one of their tracks just 2 years ago. Daz drops great stuff still, so make sure, don't sleep. Daz is still Daz. It ain't go away. Kanye West and Master P link up, and it looks like Hootie Hoos. Master P is, he's getting into the noodles, he's getting into the chips, and it's you gotta commend it, man. He's being Master P's always a entrepreneur, and the rap snacks are actually, I don't know if you ever had them. They're good. They're really good. The Migos snacks are not bad at all. So Hootie Hoos must be like Cheerios or something. I don't know. I would try them. Why not? Honeycomb, honey drip. Okay, it says Hootie Hoos. We went from hip hop to creating and selling our own brand, Uncle P cereal. He also has his own rice, Uncle P rice. And it says, we changing the game. Salute to all the visionaries. They can't stop us. Whatever we can do, we can do better. It's time to boss up. The only way we can control the narrative is through education and ownership. My message to every athlete and entertainer: product outweighs talent. All right, so, and then, Kanye's kind of co-signing it. He wanted to link up with Master P and probably talk about masters and stuff. I don't know. Kanye is different. He has his own motives for everything. Then lastly, we got, did Drake win the war with Pusha T? Seems like it did. Now we got to go back in history. It all starts with Bape. This is how Lil Wayne and Pusha T, the Clips at the time, didn't get along. Bape starts around 2000, 2001. Pharrell meets the owner. Well, no, that's when they met. I don't know when Bape started. What's his name? Nigo. So Nigo is a Japanese designer, I think, or is he Chinese? I'm not sure. He meets Pharrell, and they start getting boxes of Bape, okay, for the grinding video, all that stuff. This is around 2000, 2001, 2002, the remix. Wayne appears alongside the Clips, knowing Birdman, on the Grindin' remix, 2002. What Happened to That Boy features the Clips, and it's produced by the Neptunes. The Neptunes never really got properly paid for the beat. Surprise, surprise. Cash Money style. Winter, spring 2006. Wayne is rocking Bape hard. He's on the cover of magazines. He's in the Hustler music video. Infamous scenes with the Bape hoodie. Okay? Pusha and Malice. They don't like it. They don't like him on the cover of Eyez with Bape. So you know what? 2006. Later on that day, it says Mr. Me Too. That's a song by the Clips. And it accuses people, especially Lil Wayne, of biting their style. Obviously, people aren't dumb. They know they're talking about Lil Wayne. So, on Pusha T's spits on the new Clips album, he says, "I'm the best since he passed and lied." He's talking about Biggie in the second. He's talking about Wayne called himself the best rapper alive. So he's basically going toe-to-toe with Wayne, saying, I'm better than you. Because remember, Lil Wayne was starting the campaign, best rapper alive, during that whole Carter series. Then, Lil Wayne, of course, says, talk to me like you're talking to the best. I don't see no Clips. They had to do a song with us to get hot. And he also said, who is Pharrell? Do you really respect him? The guy wore Bapes and y'all thought he was weird. I wore it and you thought it was hot. Then Pusha responds there. And they say, if you're going to kiss men, you can't even use them words in conjunction with the Clips, Pharrell, or any of that. Star Trek family. Now, they're talking about Wayne and Birdman. And then in a label cover story, Pusha and Malice continue to push back the next year. You can try to rap like Jay-Z, dress like the Clips, become a dealer after 5 albums, and now dress like Jim Jones. I remember that Jim Jones and all of them and Lil Wayne really influenced the way Wayne was, dressing at the time, you know, with belt buckles and everything. And then, you know, it keeps going. It just keeps going. There's no reason to go through all that again. But really, it was over Bape. That's just my point. Now, Drake just did a collab with Bape. I guess he's bringing him back because Bape hasn't been hot. I mean, low key, I guess. You know, I'm not a fashionista. I know they were making a comeback a few years ago. They had a store, and you know, I guess the shoes were making a comeback. Remember the camo shoes? They really missed out on a huge opportunity. They for some reason, Bape went away at one point, and Supreme took over. And they were both around the same time. Supreme had a little store downtown in early 2000s. I remember because DJ Honda had a store right next to their store. And I used to go meet up with DJ Honda around 2003 and 4. I actually shot a scene for, if you watch Nonfiction, While Like Rock Stars Smash Guitars, I was in ending high school, going into college, shooting that video. Had to be 2002. And I shot the first scene outside of the Supreme store, which was a skate store. I remember that, and I was like, because Supreme was giving these guys shirts, Nonfiction, you know, like they were just giving clothes away to rappers to get hot. That's how, you know, Dipset wore Supreme before they were hot. Supreme didn't get hot till like what, 2010, 11, 12? They started to get hot, like in the rap community. But really, before then, it was just, you know, a growing brand. Now they got bought out for $1 billion by the Carlyle Group. They do a profit share with Carlyle. I don't know how that investment worked out. Interesting though, Bape really missed out on being Supreme. You know, they could have been, because Bape was up there. I don't know what went wrong. Anyways, this is a long video. I just realized that. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower, JT News. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to put this video out, and I hope you guys appreciate it, and I appreciate you for watching it. I'll check you guys on the next video. Peace. Have a great day today, too. Positive vibes. I'm sending positive vibes your way. Send them my way with a like button. That's good enough for me. I hope you guys make all your dreams come true. I really hope that you start your day with a positive vibe. And if you didn't, I suggest you stop, meditate for about 10 minutes, realize what you're grateful for, and not what you don't have. That's very important to put things into perspective, especially in a day where everybody shows everything they do have. And you start thinking about what you don't have, and you got to think about what you do have. Do you have an apartment right now? Are you able to pay your rent? Are you able to feed yourself today? You're already many steps ahead of the game. There's a lot of people, because of this whole political climate where you have two sides that can't agree on things. You have them hurting people's lives. You have them not helping businesses in order to make things worse for people, you know. And I'm not talking about any certain, it's just politics, man. I'm neutral. I'm just saying people are playing with people's lives. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, you know, you can't play with people's lives. And that's what's happening right now. And it's very sad to see. A lot of people are intense in LA. And we still haven't seen the worst of everything. And I just want to say, I want to send you love, peace, and focus. And please, just be grateful for what you have. And please take care of yourself. But just please take care of yourself. That's all. Mentally. And I would avoid the news for the next 4 weeks. I'm doing that too. You're getting a lot of people just pushing their ideas on you. Think for yourself. All I look at is just, wow. Got a bunch of old people controlling this country, Republicans and Democrats that can't get along, big babies, when we should love each other. And we need to push forward because right now there's too much internal conflict. And I don't care what color you are, what religion you are. You and I are both human beings, and we should treat each other how we want to be treated. So I just want to send you love and peace. I appreciate you. And there's more love here than division. Okay? I just want you to hear that. And you have a lot of power just being who you are. You're special, and you're capable of anything. And I think we all need to hear that right now. I need to hear that just coming from myself. All right? I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And I will check you.
Montez is back, featuring Duane Durham. She Don't Love Me is the new video. They're from Reidsville, North Carolina. Song available on all platforms.
What I look like getting hooked on a city girl. Gold digger, I know.